The people have to be taught to understand that they don't have to take what the system is handing them.
I remember the first time I heard Fred Hampton speak. It was like lightning striking the earth. His words, his passion, his unwavering commitment to the people, it all hit you right in the chest. Fred wasn't just a leader of the Black Panther Party's Illinois chapter, he was a force of nature. Fred Hampton didn't just appear out of nowhere. He was born and raised in Chicago, a city as beautiful as it was brutal. By the time he was a teenager, Fred was already organizing, already speaking out. He joined the NAACP, became the Youth Council president, but it was when he connected with the Black Panther Party that everything changed. Bobby Seale and Huey Newton, they armed themselves and began patrolling the police, promising to prevent brutality. And when Fred found the Panthers, suddenly here was an organization that matched his revolutionary spirit. You had the free breakfast for school children program, feeding thousands of kids every day, health clinics, providing care to those who couldn't afford it, legal aid, education initiatives. The Panthers were filling in the gaps left by a system that had failed the black community.
This isn't charity, brothers and sisters. This is revolution in action.
In 1969, in one of the most segregated cities in America, Fred did something remarkable. He brought together groups that society said should be enemies. Black, Puerto Rican, and poor white Southerners all united under what they called the Rainbow Coalition.
We're not going to fight racism with racism. We're going to fight racism with solidarity.
And that's exactly what they did, standing together against police brutality, poverty, and injustice. The powers that be, they saw what Fred was doing. They saw the coalitions he was building, the communities he was empowering, and it terrified them. On December 4th, 1969, at the direction of Cook County State's Attorney Edward V. Hanrahan, police raided Fred's apartment. They came in shooting, killing Fred Hampton and Mark Clark in their sleep. Fred was just 21 years old. The official story? A shootout, the truth, an assassination. They feared Fred's voice, his ability to unite people across racial lines more than anything. They thought by silencing him, they could stop the movement, but they were wrong. Fred's words, his ideas, his spirit, they lived on. The people he inspired, they kept fighting, kept organizing, kept the dream alive. Today, decades later, we're still feeling the impact of Fred Hampton and the Black Panther Party. The breakfast program they started, it became the model for the National School Breakfast Program. Their focus on community health and education, it's inspired generations of activists and organizers. And Fred's message of unity, of revolutionary solidarity, it's as relevant now as it was then. You might wonder, why did so many young black people risk their lives for this revolution? It's simple, really. They saw a chance to fight back against a system that had oppressed them for generations. They saw hope in the Panthers' message, in Fred's words. It wasn't just about improving their lives, it was about fundamentally changing society. And that kind of vision, that kind of promise, it's powerful, y'all. It's worth fighting for. Fred Hampton once said, "You can kill a revolutionary, but you can't kill the revolution." And he was right. The struggle continues, the work goes on. But we stand on the shoulders of giants like Fred, like the Panthers, like all those who dared to dream of a better world. So remember their stories, honor their sacrifices, and most importantly, keep fighting. Because the revolution, it's still alive in all of us. Power to the people, y'all. Power to the people.